Hello everyone, and peace of Christ all of you. Sorry my voice is not doing good. We screamed too much yesterday. You know, there is a Muslim, he liked what his brother said to me yesterday. And he said he nailed it. So I decided to put the nail for everybody, so we love more. This is what happened yesterday.
In the Injil,
who said that? Okay. Hey, wait a minute. Listen.
Okay.
Now you're gonna move on to another topic. Let me answer. You made a point.
Hold on,
You
stupid
said, listen.
idiot. How come you can find something never mentioned in the Quran to be found in the Old Testament, but you cannot find something mentioned in the Quran to be in the Gospel?
Just like the birth of Jesus?
What?
The birth of Jesus, is it in the Bible?
What, the birth of Jesus? Yes, it's in the Bible.
He spoke out of his mother's skull. Is it in the Bible?
Oh no, this is
that's another topic.
Those are fairy tale stories. We don't believe in them. Do your prophet
really?
Why you change topic? Why you change topic? I'm asking you. The Quran.
Lily? Like Jesus spoke in the cradle. Really? I just want to go and, like, you know, in the morning have some coffee with you guys and laugh. We need some comedy. And by the way, I texted him. I said, call us so you can fix what you did yesterday, because things is going to get more hilarious. Lily? No, don't talk about Lily, please. Lily is a different person. And you know, you idiot. If Jesus spoke in the cradle, that means that Jesus, he never received inspiration. He did not receive delivery from Jibreel. How come Jesus, he spoke in the cradle? Muhammad took him 40 years, and after 40 years, he been squeezed 3 times. Really? Still you don't understand why he is squeezed? And who is squeezing him? Then his wife, she take him to her cousin, which is his father. And Muhammad, and that guy who is not squeezed, he never saw this person. He said to him, this is Jibreel. I think what happened, this Waraqa bin Nawfal, he put Muhammad under the X-ray, and he found the fingerprint of Jibreel over his waist when he was squeezing him. Look, don't you see the finger in your ass? Those are Jibreel squeezing. Lily.
Oh, now I am changing the topic, right?
We are talking about Muhammad mentioned in the Bible, Abdul. So the Quran mentioned that Jesus is the only one who said, there's a prophet will come after me. His name is Ahmad. There's no other person mentioned Muhammad to be coming except Jesus. Do you agree or not?
Does Quran say that?
Okay. Yes, the Quran says that, chapter 61, verse number 6.
Dude, you can't even understand. Listen to me. Does the Quran say that no prophet other than Jesus say that there will be a prophet coming whose name will be Ahmad? You are adding words.
Yeah. Hello,
yeah. Can you hear me?
Okay. So the one who said that is Jesus. So where we should find that? In the gospel, correct?
No. Who said that?
Jesus said that.
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily. That's not necessarily. Not necessarily. I think I make it go back too much. Hold on. Because this video is very long, so when you click, you can move many minutes. Hold on. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. Not necessarily.
Said that.
Jesus said that.
Not necessarily. Not said necessarily.
So what the book we will find it in? If Jesus said that, we will find that.
In the Quran, there is only one person, supposedly. His name is Isa, not Jesus. He said, there's a prophet who will come after me. His name is Ahmad. We say to him, there's other person. He said that beside Isa. He said, necessarily, not necessarily. Not necessarily. What necessarily? Then give me other person. Give me other person who do speak that there is a prophet. He will come after me. His name is Muhammad. Not necessarily. Hey Muslims, My Skype is open. If there is any other person, not necessarily beside Isa, he said his name is Ahmed. Not necessarily. I love it.
Mickey Mouse magazine.
No, but who told you you have to find it anywhere? It does
I'm
say
not
that.
asking you what.
Who told you can find it anywhere? So you, Abdul, how you found it in the book of Song of Song? And you're a prophet, he became sweet and lovely now. His name is lovely. As I know, Muhammad, his name means the praised one. Suddenly he became sweet and lovely. And Muhammad is so sweet, by the way. I mean, you can eat him alive.
To find it now, I'm asking you as a Muslim. Does it say for you as a Muslim, not for me, that Jesus said, there is a messenger will come after me, his name is Ahmed? Does it say that?
Yes, it does.
Okay. In which book that will be found, this news? Which Jesus
Which
said?
version? King James.
Abdul, they want to be stupid.
King James.
You want to be stupid?
You see, the Muslims, because they are dummy like their prophet, they think when they say King James Version, this is a translation, you idiot. Do you think that Jesus, he spoke in English when he spoke to the people in Hebrew or Aramaic? You are dummy like your prophet. All those books are translation. King James Version. King James Version. Yeah. And there's a Muslim in the comment section, he said, this guy, he nailed it in this moment. You stupid idiot. That can be true if Jesus spoke in English and there's many English versions. But you idiot, all the versions we speak of, those are translations. So Yusuf Ali is a translation for the Quran, a version. And actually, if you read the translation of Muslim, you will find a huge difference between them. But the reality is, even your stupid prophet, he said, Allah, he gave me 7 versions of the Quran. 7. How many? 7. Where are they? How many of them you print? How many of them you hide? Do you see it? You're a prophet. The Quran sent to me in 7 moods. Like, what the heck? It is mood. The Prophet of Allah, in which mood now you are reading the Quran for me? I'm reading the Quran for you in a bad mood. This is their translation. The Quran sent down in 7 moods. 7 what? Like 7 what? Okay, so Muhammad received the Quran in the mood when he's happy. Allah sent the Quran once when Muhammad in the mood of being horny. What does that mean? What do you mean 7 moods? Moody. Not the Prime Minister of India. Oh boy. Which version? We don't have 7 moods. Why the God of Isa did not give him the Injil in 7 moods? Why the God of Musa did not send him the Torah in 7 moods? Why Allah he sent to Muhammad in 7 moods? It is really hilarious. Oh boy. Somebody is texting me. I hope that this is not ultimate fart. It is just for fun. Let us go on. Oh boy. Come on, answer the Skype in this mood. Your Skype is not connecting. Oh boy. Let's try again one more time.
Hello?
Hello?
How are you, Christian Prince?
I'm fine, my friend. How are you doing?
Good. My name is Muhammad.
Ahlan, Muhammad. How are you?
Yeah, Lafik, thank you. Uh, I'm just wanted to let you know that I'm an ex-Muslim,
Oh, okay.
and you opened my eyes a lot. Before I had already doubts, and I was like, no, maybe I'm just a kafir, doubting Allah and Muhammad and all of that, and that fear that you have that mentions a lot al-hadith and the Quran about, hey, if you ever question, you're gonna go to hell and stuff like that. You have the final warning now in your hands, so don't question it. Is what prevents Muslim from knowing the actual truth. Because if it's truth, then if you question it, then you can get the truth of it.
Yeah.
And when you question it, you get to the false part of it, and you just proved it so many times, which I loved it and I enjoyed it, and I learned a lot from you. And yeah, so just wanted to say thank you. Sorry, I'm not a Muslim that will debate with you, but I just wanted to appreciate your work and tell you all the good things that you have done for me and for my family in order for us to know more about what cult we were into it, not the actual religion. And that me and my wife ended up accepting Jesus in our dreams and a lot of experiences that we had. And there's no doubt that the truth is the truth. The truth is with Jesus and God, and not with Muhammad and Allah. So I thank you a lot for that.
I mean, for that, my friend, and my brother now. So let me ask you. So you are an Arab, right? From the way you speak
Yes, I
Arabic.
am.
Okay.
Yes, I
So
am.
did your, I mean, you know how to read Arabic, correct?
I don't know much because I was born outside of the Middle East
Okay.
from a very young age, and I never learned a lot Arabic, but
Okay.
I do speak it and hear it.
Yeah, I understand. There's many, like they did not learn the actual Arabic, but they speak it inside their houses. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I understand. But did that help you to find out the truth maybe easier because you already, even if you don't know how to read good, did that help to make you reach and see that this is false religion?
The main reason why I ended up knowing it's a false religion is when we decided to learn more the Quran and teach our kids, because we're raising up children now and they're very young, so we wanted to know more about our Muhammad, Allah and stuff, so we can be prepared to teach them properly. So when we were reading, a lot of ahadith started not making sense, and I told my wife, you know what, let's just put that aside because we don't know if they're true or not. Let's just focus on the Quran more, and so we can teach them the truth. And then my wife crosses through a verse in the Quran that says that the truth is quotes actual the Gospel of Matthew, I think, and it tells Allah in the Quran that the Gospel is true and the Word of God cannot be changed. And oh Muhammad, if you don't believe that I'm Allah, the God of Abraham, then go to the people of the book and you can confirm it. So I told my wife, you know what? Then let's get a Bible and a Torah and just do it as a test. So at the beginning, a lot of similarities started showing up because Islam is a copy paste of Christianity, and then but along the way start showing up different ideologies, topics, and perspective of how we see life, how we see God, how we see women, how we see kids, how we see family, and stuff like that. Then I started doubting, and then I said, well, I'm not gonna read anything anymore. I'm just gonna believe in God for now and have that relationship with him to let him show me what's the truth. So a lot of prayings in my heart and asking God to show me, to guide me, and slowly Jesus started showing up on my dreams multiple times, multiple occasions. He was talking to me, we were praying together, we were sitting together. So that slowly started showing up the way until on my last dream I died supposedly by a Muslim. A Muslim came and killed me, and he told me, oh, you're a kafir, so he killed me. And when I was buried on the grave, God resurrected me, and I extended my hand to my wife, telling her that Jesus is the way. So since that day, that happened on August 20 this year, my heart has completely changed. I got reborn again without the baptism, as though God baptized me in my own dreams. And since then, I have been involved in so much knowing why is Islam so much deceiving, what's going on, why people are not understanding the truth. And that's when I came across your channel. And since then, you're my friend at night. I just enjoy watching your videos at night to learn more about what's going on. And it keeps proving it right when you prove Muslims that they're wrong. And I think the main reason why they don't understand the truth, other than they don't want to accept, is the pride and the society that we come from. Because if my parents know what I did, they would never talk to me. My friends would perhaps kill me. So that is the main problem. And that is not religion anymore. That's a force of society to force you to do what they think is right without having the free will to actually choose to believe in God the way you want to believe in God. So that's my experience.
Well, I'm so happy, so happy for you, my friend. And just a little question, which is, let us say, your favorite topic I spoke of, which make you like see that this is really true, you know, a crazy cult, you know? There's a
The
specific
72
thing.
virgins.
The 72 versions. Okay.
Yeah,
But
that
now,
because
you know,
I never knew that. I never knew that as well as much as when you explained it. I never knew, and then I told my wife, "Oh my God, I was all my time thinking I'm going to heaven to have 72 virgins while I was using you all this life, having kids, having a relationship with you. Like the one flesh concept that comes from the Bible does not exist in the Bible. It's just multiple, you know, like bananas and potatoes."
mhm.
And I never understood it that way until you spoke about it.
Yeah, and you know that's not the 72. This is the lowest number. I don't know if you know that, because the heaven of Islam is 100 level, and your numbers can go up to millions. Because every woman you get with her 70 women, and the 70 women they get 70 women, which mean like one woman is wife. Then 70 women, they call them wasifa, which means the one who, you know, play with her hair, dress her up. And then there is 70 other maids. So each one come with 70. And then, depend on the rank you go to, you will have more and more women. So Islam obviously is speaking to our temptation, speaking to our belly, our private part, and doesn't speak to our brain or our heart. You know, because where is God here? I mean, why I'm in heaven now. Heaven became a pimp house. So this is cannot be from God, from sure. And I'm so happy for you. And I'm so happy that your wife now, she became a Christian and she became a believer. Good for you, my friend.
Yeah.
Anything else
We
you want
both
to say?
experienced it. No, I just wanted to thank you very much. I will enjoy more of your contents. I just wanted to share my experience so more people will be encouraged to accept the truth as well.
I mean to that. Thank you very much for calling. Thank you. Thank you,
We
Muhammad.
pray for everybody. Take care, my
Thank
brother.
you, Muhammad.
Stay safe.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Well, I mean, I'm disappointed somehow because I thought I got somebody to get me busted. It turned to be somebody who got Muhammad busted. Oh boy. But anyway, you know, Muhammad is a prophet. We have to admit. I mean, look, he received Quran in 7 moods. I mean, you see, those things doesn't happen every day. They don't happen. There's no prophet in Islam. You see, Allah, He sent 124,000 prophets according to Muslims. And we ask them, can you count their names? They say, Allah knows best. Okay. And then we find that only one prophet from all the 124,000 prophets, they received the Quran in 7 moods. Do you think that Allah was in a bad mood when He sent one of the Quran, like bad mood, good mood, so-so mood, hot mood? What the heck is that? That is religion, my friend. This is the truth here. Only prophet of Allah he received like this is a mood. This is different mood. This is other mood. Because remember, Muhammad he received Quran in the sound of a bell. In a sound of what? Sound of a bell. So can we say that Muhammad received 7 rings of the bell? boy. Read carefully, brother. This is da'if. This is not da'if. This is sahih. No, it's da'if. It says sahih. It says here sahih. It says sahih there, but it's da'if. Okay? Okay. So it's a goat even if she fly. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. We will go right up to exactly. Al-Harith ibn Hisham sayyad kallama thindar. How did the revelation come to you, Prophet? He said, like the ringing of a bell. Like what the heck? Now we understand how the moods are. One mood was taradam, taradam. The other one was taradim, taradim. The third one was taradada, taradada. And the third one was jingle bells, jingle bells. And not only that, brother. The funny is that Muhammad, he said that angels will not accompany somebody have a bell. So how the angels, they come to you with the sound of a bell? The angel brothers, they don't accompany a person who have a bell or a dog with them. Like what? Oh boy. So the angels will not accompany somebody have a bell with him, but they will give you Quran in the sound of a bell. It makes sense. Let us go back to the priceless video, you know, so we can just continue our hilarious, you know.
When we talk about the knowledge of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, many of you would obviously know, I'm just repeating it, the knowledge of Allah encompasses many aspects to show the greatness of Allah.
Exactly. The knowledge of Allah compasses what? I don't know how to say it. Sorry, my English is not good. Compasses many aspects. Like what? Like what? Here, your friend will help us.
I'm asking you, in which book you Muslims approve, to make it simple for you, we can find this, that Jesus said, there's a prophet will come after me, his name is Ahmad.
Well, if you provide me with the real Injil, I would really search for it.
Guys, he
but
said,
not the King James.
If you provide me with the real Injil, I can tell you, brother. I can tell you, brother. Can you provide me with the real Injil? you know the Muslims, the funny about them. Because when you say, if you can provide me with the real Injil, this is not only showing us Islam is invalid and stupid, because isn't the Injil sent by Allah? And so why you don't ask Allah to provide you with the real Injil? As long as you don't like our Injil. Who is the one who sent down the Injil? So when the Muslims, they say the Injil is corrupted, they are accusing their stupid God that he is a fufu, susu, and dudu. He had many moods, as you know. And this person, Allah, he could not protect his Torah and his Injil. What a stupid God. So are you making accusation to us, or you are making accusation to your God? Because when the Muslims, they say the Injil is corrupt, they are talking about the Injil of Allah. Right? We have a Muslim here, his name is Hassan. He's saying, you kiss many cross all over the world, so why it is a problem to kiss one stone in one location? Okay, that is a genius question. Hassan, I hope you did ask this question when you are in the awake mood, because your prophet, many things happen to him, including going to Jerusalem when he is not awake, in the mood of awakeness. Let me show you how stupid what you just said. You kiss many cross. First of all, this is not biblical. Nobody need to kiss anything. Jesus did not kiss cross. Disciple never kiss cross. So you are speaking about what people do. You are being stupid. But the one who kissed the stone is your prophet. So can you explain to us why your prophet kissed the stone? I don't have to kiss any stone, any cross, anything. This is not biblical. This is not from the teaching of the Bible. And none of the disciples did that. So if people, because they love too much what Jesus did, supposedly he died, according to our book, and according even to your book, he died in the cross. So they are showing respect, but this is not biblical, which means this is not what Jesus taught us. But this is what Muhammad taught you, and this is what Muhammad did, and this is why you follow him. Why Muhammad kissed the black stone? Maybe at that time Muhammad was in stone mood. I am guessing that Muhammad was stoned when he kissed the black stone. And that is called the stoned mood. Because what like a person said to me here, the stone came from heaven. Like what, Abdul? So if a stone came from heaven, you kiss it? You strip it, idiot? Allah, he sent a donkey to Muhammad. His name is Al-Buraq. If we tie him up to the Kaaba, you will lick his ass? So what if it, guys, the stone came from heaven? It was a meteor. You see, just to show you how pagan this cult is. The Arab before Islam, they always need a stone to worship. Read carefully. This is your hadith. This is your hadith, and this is Sahih al-Bukhari. We used to worship stones. And when we found a better stone than the first one, we would throw the first one. This is your religion. Do you see it? Do you see the stupidity, guys? This is where the black stone came from. They go in the desert, you find a better stone. The stones who come from like meteor. There's stones. There's millions of stones in meteor everywhere. Just last week, there's a news about a woman. She was saved from death because a meteor stone fell into her roof and go through the roof and went in her pillow. Almost she died if the stone hit her. Shall we worship that stone? So this is what the Arab do. They worship stones, and Muhammad, he was stoned when he decided to kiss the stone, like the pagan Arab, because he is a pagan like all of them. And the proof in front of you. And if they could not even find a stone look good for them, they will create a stone. They will bring a sheep milk. They will milk it over the dust. And look what they do. And they perform tawaf around it. This is Islam. They go around it. You see it? This is where tawaf is coming from. It's a pagan practice, exists way before Islam. Hassan saying, so it is bad when a priest, they kiss the cross? No, it's not bad. It's not bad. Why it's bad? Because simply, if you are kissing the cross and your attention is to worship the cross, or let us say, not to show respect for what Jesus did, that will be something else. But however, this is not biblical and this is not from the Bible. This is tradition. But that does not make us pagan, because if not Jesus died in the cross, nobody for us will care for this sign. As simple as that. Otherwise, you know, we should have the cross from the beginning, from Adam, from Abraham. No, the cross, the meaning of the cross is what Jesus did for us. So because Jesus, he died in the cross, that cross have a value for us. But Muhammad, he go around the stone, he kiss a stone and he lick a stone. And can you show me one place where Allah, he said to Muhammad, kiss the stone? A challenge for all the Muslims. Can you show me one place that the God of Muhammad said to him, kiss the black stone? I just told you that Jesus never said to us, kiss our cross. So if people do it, regardless if it's wrong or right, they are doing it not because of Jesus said do so. But when you kiss the black stone, your prophet did so. Now, did Allah say to Muhammad, kiss the black stone? Muhammad, 2 minutes each, I will debate you in a stone. We don't do 2 minutes each. I will give you 10 minutes. I will give you 15. I will give you 10 hours. Call me. We don't play those games. Are you afraid from me talking and you talking? Call me and tell me about your stone. And you can tell me about stones in the Bible. Why we worship stones? False fiction religion. The Bible from the beginning says, make no images of what is up in heaven or down on earth for the purpose of worship. From the first pages of the Bible. Your prophet is a stone kisser. And I challenge anyone to tell me why he kissed it. You don't have any answer. You are just following a fraud. And the fraud have followers. My Skype is open, Abdul. Somebody sent me saying that Samsi, he challenged me. Samsi? Samsi. Well, let Samsi, if he is challenging me, he know how to call me. Or give me your Skype, Samsi, I will call you. Samsi. All of them, they challenge me. come to speaker corner. This is my speaker corner. Anyway, Muhammad, my Skype is open, my friend. Give us a call. Let us see how good you are. All right. And notice here that the Muslims, in order, this is what I notice about Muslims. If you say to Muslim Muhammad is pagan, he tried to prove to you that you are pagan too, you know. But by doing that, if he try, when he try, he just proved that his prophet is pagan anyway. I mean, do you see the stupidity? Okay, Mr. Ahmad, let me call you. Let's lower the sound here until you answer. Answer, Abdul, answer. What happened? Do you want to talk to me or you're playing games?
Hello.
Yes, my friend, go ahead.
Finally, the guy.
How are you?
Finally, after a while.
Okay, so what do you want to say to us about your prophet kissing the black stone? You are the same person who said you want to talk about the black stone, correct?
Can you hear me?
I do hear you.
Okay. First of all, I want to... can we go to chapter 9, verse 31? Where you said Jesus was God.
Well, you want to change?
Go back
okay,
to the verse.
No, first let us go and finish the stone. You said to me you want to talk about the stone.
No, I'm not. I didn't even talk in the chat. I was not talking about the chat.
Oh, okay. So you are not the same person. Okay, sorry. I thought you are the person whose name is
Okay,
Muhammad.
so now...
So you want to go about what? Chapter what?
So now go to chapter 9, verse 31.
Verse 31. Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Okay. Let us put it in the screen so that people will see it. If you can close your door, please. Let your 4 wives go out. Hello? Are you there? Maybe he's kicking his 4 wives out. Hello? Hello? What happened? I hope his wife are not beating him, because, you know, number 1, violence in the Middle East, by the way, like we say that the Quran says beat your wife in chapter 4, verse number 34. But what people do not know, that most of Middle Eastern Muslim men get beaten by their wives, especially in Egypt and Morocco. You can search it on the internet. Number 1, domestic violence in the Middle East is women beating their husband. And there is a reason for that. women in those countries are so big, and men in those countries usually are so small. And this is what will happen, especially if you have more than one wife. You know, they can beat you easy. So you will see always Muslim men go into the police station reporting violence, domestic violence against them and beating them. I hope he's okay. Let us hope. I'm not joking, you know, by the way, you can search it. Domestic violence in Morocco, etc. You know, wife beating their husbands. Women in Egypt, I'm not making fun of anyone. I'm just, this is how they are. I mean, they are so huge. And you will see the man, he's so tiny. It's like he's like the gift you buy and you stick it in your refrigerator. So for sure, if a fight happened, the guy, she will smash him. There are no match in size. So Ahmad, what happened to you, my friend? He hung up. Let us call him again. I hope he's okay. Let us hope. I wish he told us his location so we can call the police and see if he's okay. Are you okay, my friend?
What?
Are you okay?
Well, nothing happened.
I know. You went. I don't know. Anyway, so you said to me,
No,
open.
I was fighting with my brother.
Huh?
Fighting with my brother. Just don't worry.
Oh, okay. Your brother. Okay. So here we go. We have a chapter 9, verse number 31. What do you want to talk about it?
Okay, first of all, you said that in this verse, Jesus was God.
Yes. I'm not saying he was. I'm not saying he was. I'm saying in this verse it says that Jesus is God, not was.
Yeah, Jesus is God. Okay. You need to learn some serious Arabic grammar, first of all.
Do you know? You speak Arabic?
Yeah, أنا عارف أتكلم عربي مو زي.
هلا حمدان، شو أخبارك؟
الحمد لله بخير. أنت
اوكي طب احكي here قدام الناس.
يلا.
I want you to read word by word and translate as long as you speak Arabic and you are from the Gulf.
Okay. I will not read from the Quran because I memorized all of the Quran.
Okay.
So let's continue to the
But
verse.
can you do me a favor, Muhammad? Nicely and, you know, friendly. Can you translate word by word?
Yeah.
Okay, so you read a word in Arabic and you say this is what it means. And I have a website here, an Islamic website in the front of me. When we put the mouse in the top of it, the verse here will show the meaning in English and will even say it, if you don't mind. And you tell me if you agree with that.
Okay, first of all, we read the verse.
Okay, read the verse. Go ahead.
So let's read. Hey,
don't sing for me. Don't sing for me. No. Don't sing. I did not call you to sing for me songs. Read the verse. Read.
No. We
will, no. I will hang up on you. I'm not. This is not a stupid Islamic TV to sing for us the Quran, which is a stupid thing. Why you are singing it? Can't you read it? Can't you read it?
Yeah, we can. Okay, just
read
say
it
simply. At least learn some respect.
First you are calling me. You are calling me, and this is not American Idol. This is not American Idol to sing for me. Why you are singing? I said to you, read it. Why you are singing it? No, here this is our program. You wanna agree to read it? Fine. You don't want. You wanna sing? Sing to yourself. Go to the bathroom and sing. My friend, do you want to read it or not?
Yeah, let's
okay, go ahead.
You are the one wasting time and crying about me singing the
Don't
Quran.
sing because this is not American Idol show.
Anyways, it's up to it's your call, so I'm just gonna read.
Okay.
اتخذوا أحبارهم ورهبانهم. اتخذوا is فعل ورهبان أربابهم ورهبانهم is فاعل.
Don't tell me in Arabic. Tell me
I'm gonna teach you because you don't even know.
In English. No, say it. Our audience. Abdul, listen. Our audience, they speak English, and you know that, correct? And you speak English. So I want you to translate the meaning.
Yeah, we will translate.
Don't tell me about the grammar now. Don't play the grammar game. Your God have no grammar. We can prove it in 2 seconds. Now, I want you to translate word by word. I want you to translate word by word. Go ahead.
Look. In Arabic,
are you going to read and translate? Are you going to read and
the word has
translate?
different
So no, okay. So now you will try to play the game. Oh, we have a grammar, and the grammar is saying so, but so the chapter says something, and the grammar says something else.
Well, no. Look.
No,
First of all,
look.
Let me analyze. Let me speak.
Okay,
because you cannot understand if you don't let me speak.
Are
if you keep on ranting and don't let others speak, you will not get the point the guy's saying.
I'm challenging you to read and translate word by word. Why this is harmful for you? What is the problem?
I'm not okay. You want me to translate word by word?
Yes, go ahead.
اتخذوا أحبارهم رهبانهم. They took their monks and scholars as gods besides Allah, and also Jesus والمسيح.
Thank you.
Because it says no. Wait.
Okay, hold on. No, just focus on this sentence, guys. So
if Allah
hold on. So they took.
Wait.
Did you hear the truth?
Let me speak.
I will let you speak. I want to make a comment. Just a second. Did you hear it? They took their monks, their monks and their rabbis and their monks as God instead of Allah and the Messiah. Thank you very much.
No, and the Messiah, Galak. And the Messiah, you cannot say that because والمسيح it ends with حركة المفتوحة.
First of all, your Quran. First of all,
God, it needs to be
first
مضاف.
of all, your Quran never have haraka. This is something add later. Your Quran does not even have dots. This is something add later.
The people memorize the way.
Okay, no problem. You memorize it. Which way?
So your argument is stupid because the people know how to read the verse.
Okay, hold on.
They know how to read sound
you
by
are a person.
sound.
Okay,
this is
the person. Hold on. This is the recitation according to Hafs, correct?
Yes.
Recite according to Warsh.
I don't know Warsh.
You don't want Warsh. But isn't
I don't know. I didn't memorize Warsh.
Hold on.
I only have
did you just say you do not? Did you just say you do not know Warsh?
I know Warsh. I know the recitation Warsh, but I don't know how to recite it in Warsh because I didn't learn Warsh.
Okay, so
use your mind. Use
okay, hold on. But isn't it your prophet? He said that my people, they cannot understand the Quran unless they knew the 7 recitation. Unless they have 7 recitation, yes or no?
Yes, but in this verse is crystal clear.
Okay, hold on. So guys, this verse is so clear. But only this verse is a crystal clear. Muhammad, he's a prophet. Did Muhammad say?
Okay, no need
hold on. You see, you just get your prophet busted. If your prophet said, my people, they cannot understand the Quran unless they know 7 Quran, correct or no? You said yes. And now you said okay. So how now this one is so clear for you?
I'm challenging you right now in front of the audience to bring me the 7 recitation of this ayah. Now, bring it me.
You are asking me. I am the one who's asking you. I'm the one who's asking you. You are the Muslim. You are the Muslim who say it's preserved, and you are asking the Christian to bring you the 7 recitation.
Yeah. You said the other recitation it says kasra.
No, I'm not saying anything. I'm saying do you know? I'm saying do you know them? I'm saying do you know them?
This 7 recitation.
Okay, hold on. Do you Muslims?
I didn't make a claim. Wait, hold on. I didn't make the claim that I know the Quran.
Do you Muslims have 7 recitation now?
No, we have recitations.
No,
we have riwayat.
What do you mean no, yeah? What do you mean no, yeah?
Yes, we have that. I'm talking about the verse. Why are you running away from the topic?
No, we are not running away.
Go back to the topic,
okay, we are in the topic. So when your prophet, he said, you will not understand the Quran unless you know and you have the 7 recitation. So I ask you, do you know Warsh? You said no. This is one of them. I did not ask you about the rest. So you do not know the rest, and now you decide that this is the correct one because it's clear. Now let us go back to the verse.
Okay, bring me
let us go back to the verse.
Bring me other riwayat that
Abdul, listen. Let us go back to the. Let us go back.
I want it right now in my eyes. Abdul. Or else your argument is demolished.
Abdul. So let's go back to the verse.
Why are you calling me Abdul, ya Jesus?
Isn't it your Quran calling you Abdullah? Isn't the Quran? Isn't it the Quran calling you Abdullah? So you're Abdul.
Yeah, Abdullah. Call me Abdullah. What Abdul? Abdul doesn't make sense.
Okay, hold on. Guys, don't call me Abdul. Call me Abdullah. I will show you sheikhs calling me and giving me example. There's two guys. One, his name is Muhammad. The other one, his name is Abdul. So Muslim, they use this name always. How come you get insulted?
Abdul.
Yeah.
You guys using it in an insulting way.
Because
the actual name.
So you felt you are insulted.
Why are you running away from the topic?
It is you who talk about Abdul now. It is you who talk about Abdul. So look what happened. Okay. So listen. Let us make it clear.
No need to bring Abdul and this
are in the verse.
stupid stories.
Abdul, we are in the verse. So you are the one who agreed that it says in Arabic in front of us, they took their monks and their rabbis as God beside Allah and the Messiah. And you agree.
I said, and also the Messiah, according to the other verse, the scholars and monks, and also the Messiah.
Okay, where's the word also? Okay, hold on, in front of everybody, show me the word also.
Brother, look, it's mansub. It is mansub. Habibi, it's mansub.
You are being hypocrite. You cannot call a Christian a brother. You cannot call, let me school you. You cannot call a Christian person a brother. You are a hypocrite. Secondly, I said, show me the word
brother
also.
In humanity anyways.
I said to you, show me, yes, because your prophet, he forbid you from taking us even as a friend. So how you can call me brother?
I did take you as a friend.
And the Quran says, وَإِنَّمَا الْمُؤْمِنِينَ أُخْوَةٌ وَإِنَّمَا الْمُؤْمِنُونَ أُخْوَةٌ. You do not know your Quran, you are ignorant. So only believers are brothers.
The Quran, ya Rajul, don't talk about other topics.
So listen, okay, you are the one. Okay, now I'm asking you, where is the word also in the verse?
The also it is indicated. It's mansub.
Indicated. If you know Arabic grammar, what indicated? Here, I'm asking you. Don't you Muslim? You say this is a clear Arabic Quran. I am asking you in front of everybody. Where is the word also in the verse? After Allah, there is also or there is and.
Mansub bihi.
This is not the question. After the Quran, after Allah, the word is what?
Damir mustasir.
Okay, is it wa or it is also?
Damir mustasir. I already answered. Damir mustasir. It's the and the alama.
So look what you are saying. Look, you know, first of all, Abdul. Listen.
If you know Arabic grammar,
who is the one? Hold on, Abdul. Everybody will laugh now at you. Who is the first one who put the grammar of the Arabic?
Your fans.
Who is the first one?
Everybody will laugh at me. I don't care if everybody laugh at me.
No problem. I care. I like it. I'm asking you. Listen. Who is the one who put the grammar in Arabic?
Yes?
Yes.
I repeat again.
Who is the first one who established something called the grammar in Arabic?
Someone named Al-Aswad. I don't remember his first name.
But you are ignorant. Yeah, Ad-Du'ali. And he is a Persian, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so a Persian guy, he made grammar long after the Quran. Correct?
That he made the harakat so that people can read it.
I asked you who is the one who made the grammar. You said his name. Now it is harakat.
No, wait. Yeah, you funny, but you're not answering my question.
Look how ignorant your God. So your God, he used a wrong language, saying they took their monks and their rabbis as God instead of Allah and the Messiah, and now you try to fix it.
Wait. Look.
There's a guy. He came after Muhammad, after Islam,
why
after
Allah. Me talk? Why are you running away?
I'm letting you talk because you're escaping. I am not running away. You are running away. I ask you, I challenge you. Where is the word also? You refuse to show it to me. Go ahead.
I already told you, Damir Mustatir.
What does that mean?
That means it's hidden.
Guys, it's hidden. The word also
is hidden.
Be my witness. The word also is hidden.
Yeah, and we have the proof. The proof.
It's hidden.
Okay, hold on. Look,
you see?
Learn first.
Okay.
Look, أحبارهم ورهبانهم.
I'm learning. Did you just say?
مفتوحة. And whom is جمع مذكر سالم.
ورهبانهم. هل أنت مذكر جمع مذكر سالم؟
I mean the noon is مفتوحة and whom is جمع مذكر سالم.
What we learn from you.
والمسيحة it is ending with Fatha, which means 3 of them are mansub.
Ending with fatha. It's ending with fatha. So it is hidden. Okay, Abdul. Okay, let me ask you. Okay, okay, hold on. Okay, hold on.
That's the proof. I will not repeat it again.
Okay,
now I
okay,
demolished the argument.
please, okay,
This
don't
the
repeat.
enough. If
Okay,
you want
thank
to rant,
okay,
خلاص.
okay, no, خلاص. Listen, I will go with you. So you are saying that also is hidden. Everybody heard you. This is a great answer. I love it. I will make a topic about actually. So the word also is not there. It is hidden. Thank you. Now let us go to the Messiah. The Messiah who the Christian they worship as God. Is he Allah or he is the son of Allah in the Quran?
Both, according to your beliefs, that Jesus was son of God and God.
No,
I don't know how.
But this is not the question. No. First of all, there is a huge difference between saying that Jesus is son of God and God, but we don't say that Jesus is the Father.
Again, I repeat. I didn't hear the question.
We don't say that the Messiah is the person who is the Father. We have a three. We believe in Trinity, which is one God. God the Father, God the Son, God the Holy Spirit. God the Father is not God the Son. Did you get it?
Yeah, we know. I know that the Son is not the Father and the Son is not the Holy Spirit and the Holy Spirit.
Okay, so let me repeat the Quran for you as long you know. So look like you know more than your God. So how come Allah?
I didn't say that. I don't look like that. First of all, God is all-knowing. He knows more than 2 of us.
Okay,
so we cannot say that we know more than God.
Okay, let us see. This is why Allah he hidden the word also. He knows because he knows.
Yeah, because
it's a blasphemy. It's
in
a
Arabic
blasphemy.
language,
Listen,
the speakers.
My friend, it's a blasphemy indeed. Are those who say that Allah is the Christ?
Yes.
Okay.
It's blasphemy.
But
it's blasphemy
does the Quran?
Our beliefs is blasphemy. Yes.
Okay.
It's blasphemy according to Muslims.
So the Christian they say the Messiah is Allah. You agree the Quran saying that?
Yeah, you guys take the Jesus Christ as God.
But we don't say that because Allah is not a word meaning God. It's the name of a person, correct?
Allah is the true God. The one God.
Is it a name? This is another question.
That's the meaning of Allah.
Focus with me.
Even
I have coffee.
If
I
you
don't have
say Allah is the name of a God,
this is not the question. This is not the question. That's not to talk at the same time, please. Listen.
God as Allah.
Listen, Muhammad.
So you cannot say that Allah is a
What's your name?
God.
What's your name? Muhammad Ahmad. What's your name?
Muhammad.
This is Muhammad. This is another question. Focus with me, please. We don't want to shout. I'm losing. Yesterday I spoke for 8 hours. So please,
I only have 3 minutes left.
Okay.
So has to up.
Okay. So is Allah is a name of your God or is just a word mean God?
Allah is the real God of
This
Moses,
is not the question.
Abraham.
This is not the question, my friend. This is not the question. Focus with me. Is Allah is a name of your God or it's just a word mean God?
Allah, the meaning of it is the true God, the creator and everything.
This is not the question. This is not the question. Is Allah a name of your God? This is the name, the personal name of your God, or is just a word mean God?
The God, the powerful God.
This is not the question, Abdul. Focus with me.
This is what it means.
This is
no.
Is it a name? I'm asking you. Is it a name or just a word mean God? Is it a name? Name. What's wrong with you? Is it a name or is just a word mean God?
The word mean God. Yes, this is the meaning.
So it's not a name.
It's not a name.
It's not a name. So why you Muslim you say Shahada and you say there's no God but Allah? Because if the
Allah
word,
is the meaning of Allah is the true God. I will not repeat it again.
This is not the question.
The one God.
You are a hypocrite and you do not know your religion because I can show you right now. I know. I can show you.
You don't even know the difference between Majroor and Mansub. You cannot tell me about religion because you don't even know the meaning. The difference between Majroor and
Listen. I can show you right now 1,000 fatwas from your country saying that Allah is a unique name of our God. It's a name. It's not a word mean God. Why you are lying?
Yeah, I'm telling you, the true God, the powerful God. I'm telling you.
This is not the question. I ask you.
It's the God, the real God. Is it the true God? That's the meaning of Allah.
Did you drink Cameroon before you call me? I asked you, is that a word mean God or it is a name of your God?
It is a specific. Ya Rajul.
Ya Rajul.
specific name for true God.
See,
the
it's a specific name. Guys, did you hear it? In the beginning, he said it's just a word mean God. Now it's a specific name for a specific God. So
That's
now
what
we
I
get
said
the
from
answer.
beginning. You
So
said,
we have to repeat the question to Abdul a million times so he can get it, because they are slow. Thank you. Now, as long Allah is a name of a specific God, so how the Messiah, he is called by the Christian Allah, in the same time he is the son of Allah, because Allah is a specific name of a specific God. So if they say he is Allah, they are saying that he is just the same person. His name once is the name of the Messiah, and the other time his name is Allah. But the Christians don't believe in such a garbage. We don't believe in such a thing. So your God made a poo-poo, who claiming that the Christians say that he is Allah in one place, and they say he is the son of Allah in one place. But you just say that Allah is a name of a specific person. That person is the God of the Abdul. So how he is Allah, how he is Allah.
It's a God that you know that created everything.
It is the God who created everything. Take care, take care. Because if I keep talking to you, I will lose my voice in 2 minutes. Unbelievable. It's the name of the creator. What does this have to do with my topic? Is it he's the one who created everything? Did I ask you about who created everything, who did not? What those people eat? So, the chapter 9, verse number 31, we ask him, where is the word also? He said, it is hidden. Where? It is hidden. We need to look for it under the dust. And who knows what is under the dust save Allah? Ibn Abbas said, when he said there's 4,000 cracks of a spring, and in the top of it there's a bowl, in the top of the bowl there is a whale, in the top of the whale there is an earth. We ask him how this stupid mistake happened. Because when you say that the Christians say he is Allah, and Allah is a name of a unique person, he is the God of the Abdul. And then you say that the Christian, they say he is the son of that person. So imagine I say that this guy Muhammad, he is a son of Ali. And he is Ali. What? How? What? Stupidity is amazing. But anyway, thank you for helping us, because now there's people, they will copy the videos and they will show that that word also is hidden. I like it when it's hidden. I used to play like hide and seek with Allah when I was a kid, and he never catch me. It is hidden. That's a lot of hidden. Your God, he thinks the Trinity is Mary, Jesus, and Allah. And your God is confused, because now if Jesus, he is Allah, according to Trinity, then we don't have Trinity. We have only two left. We have just Mary, which is stupid to say, and Jesus, which is Allah, according to what your God saying. Potato, 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 potato. I like to learn the skin. I like to dip it in. I like to have done it free. We fry them without oil. Trust me, we never use oil here. This is why they are crispy. This is why it's very crispy. Man. So look what happened here. And the Jews say, Uzair. Who is this Uzair? I challenge any Abdul above in Allah palace or down his chair to show us where the Uzair is coming from. Do you remember Mimi Hijab when he said to David Wood, not a single Jew believe that God have a son? Like, what the heck? Not a single Jew. But because David Wood, he's not good in debate, so like he got an opportunity to whip the floor with him. He should say to him, you stupid idiot. You just got your prophet busted. Not a single Jew. When Muhammad, he say in his Quran that all the Jew, he did not say a Jew, says, he says the Jews. He did not say a Christian say, he said the Christians. But what you can do, not everybody knows how to debate. Why did you block me in your Skype? Well, you can make a new name, because usually I block kids. Maybe you are a kid. I will give you a chance again. Make a new name in Skype. It's free. And text me. I will call you. I block two kind of people. Muslim kids who never answer a question, who change topic every second, make me scream too much. Or Muslim girls asking me how you look like. Like here we go. There's a guy, he said, when your face would go viral. Yeah, he's a guy, not a girl, supposedly. Yesterday, a Muslim guy, he called live on air and he asked to marry me. Muslims. Alhamdulillah. Right? So, they are in love. One of the funniest I received from a Muslim woman, she said, so what if your voice is so sexy? I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. Like, what the heck? What does that mean? That's too much hate. I felt like, and I felt like, you know what? I'm really scared. I get terrified. Like, when they threaten me, they will kill me, I laugh. But when they say to me, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, so what if your voice is sexy? I say like, oh, what, man? That's too much. I better go home. Abdulur Radwan. Let us see Radwan. Hello? Yes.
Hi.
You are live on air, my friend. Go ahead. Are you a Muslim?
Yeah, sure.
Go ahead.
Oh, yeah. I saw you were talking to a friend, Mohammed. He just left right now.
Okay.
And you all are dragging about Abdul. What's really hard in Abdul? What's the meaning of Abdul?
You
know the servant? Is the servant of God, right? That's servant of God, right?
Okay, so why you get upset if I call you Abdul? Why you get upset then?
You said what?
Why you Muslim? Why you get upset if the Abdul mean the servant of God?
No, I don't get upset. I'm just wondering
okay, so
why...
Can you tell him you should not be upset because he is not insulting you, he is just calling you servant of God, correct?
I mean, the thing is that he should also call you that you also an Abdul, that's it.
No, I'm not Abdul. I don't serve Allah. Abdul because I have to do connected to the name of Allah. Abdullah. I'm not Abdullah.
Oh, okay. So the meaning of Abdul is just a servant of Allah, right?
Yeah.
Servant of what?
Exactly.
Whatever
Allah.
you believe on.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, Allah.
But okay, of Allah. Oh, but sometimes you can just call someone Abdul without putting Allah. It's something. It's normal.
No, this is a word Muslim use. You can go right now, search and Google Abdul. You will find a million Muslim names. Their real name is Abdul. Their real name is not like a nickname. It is a real name Muslim they use in their names. Now, my friend, you call me for what reason?
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, the reason is that even the Bible called, all the believers of Jesus to be servants of God.
Okay.
Have you seen that before?
No, I'm learning from you. Go ahead.
Can you open Romans chapter 6?
Okay, read for me Romans chapter 6. Go ahead.
Verse 16, he said, know ye not that to whom ye yield yourself servant to, obey his servant, ye to whom you obey, if you obey Jesus, whether of your sin unto death, or of obedience unto righteousness. But 17 said, but God be thanked that ye were the servants of sin, but ye have obeyed from the heart the form of doctrine which was delivered you. Now 18, being then made free from sin. If you free from sin, ye become the servant of righteousness, right?
Okay.
Okay, so are you a servant of righteousness or a sinner of righteousness?
Yeah, but there's a huge difference between a servant and a slave, because Abdul is a slave, not a servant.
Okay, now let me finish. Verse 19. I speak after the manner of men, because it's the infirmity of your flesh. For as ye have yielded your members servant of uncleanness unto iniquity unto iniquity, even so now yield your members servants to righteousness unto holiness. For when ye were the servant of sin, you were free from righteousness. You see that?
Sure.
So if you are to, okay, now, but how being made? Let's go to verse 21. What fruit had ye then in those things whereof ye are now ashamed? For the end of those things in that, but now be made from sin, be made free from sin, and become servant to God.
Okay, and
what will you say about that?
So I'm serving God right now.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. So are you a servant of God?
No, you are. See, you don't even understand your religion, because the word Abdullah, Abd mean a black slave, literally. Abd mean a black slave.
Hold on. There's nothing like black in Abdullah. Okay.
Abd is Abdullah. 2 words. It's 2 words. Is Abd and Allah. Abd is a black and slave.
No. You don't do that.
Do you want to go to dictionary? Do you want to? Do you speak Arabic?
No,
do you speak Arabic? Do you speak Arabic? Do you want me to open dictionary for you?
Okay. Accepted. It's black servant, right? Black servant.
No.
Right?
The original word, the word Abd by itself mean
black
slave, and he is a black. As an example, Bilal كان عبد من عبيد محمد. He was a black slave.
Yes.
Okay.
So accepted.
Abdullah is the slave of Allah. Doesn't mean necessarily black. Now why? Because supposedly anyone, this is like you humble yourself to the bomb. So you say, I am even equal to a black slave in the front of Allah. So Islam is a racist religion, considering that the lowest is to be black and to be slave.
Hold on. Christian Prince, calm down. You just said Abdullah means a black slave of Allah, right?
No, I said the word Abd. You are deaf like your prophet. I said the word Abd alone mean black. Black slave. Okay,
that's it. Black slave, right?
Okay.
Abdul mean black slave, right? Okay, now this Bible now said, but now being made free from sin.
What does have to do with my topic?
Hold on. It's very important. Hold on.
Okay.
But now being made free from sin.
Okay.
And become, are you still a sinner, or you've been free from sin?
Well, you're trying to change the topic, and you are being Abdul now. You are being Abdul. No, the Bible says that we are simply when we follow God, when we are righteous, and we are do what He asks us for, and when we give the fruit of God, and then we quit from being slaves or servants of sin, then we are free of sin. Very simple. So
simple. We are saying the same thing.
But
now you can see that.
So the Bible teach righteousness and absolute to be free from sin, to fight it as much as you know. In the same time, the Quran, in the same time, as long as you are quoting this, in the same time, the Quran encourage you to do sin.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. There is no one free from sin. Even the way you're talking, you seem to some people.
There is someone free from sin, and you are ignorant. Isn't it chapter 19, verse number 19 in the Quran say that Jesus is holy? Does it say that Jesus is holy? Chapter 19, verse number 19.
Hold on. We still need to understand ourselves. I'm not here to argue. I'm not here to
we are having a dialogue. You said there's no one is free from sin. Did you say that?
Okay, hold on. Let me talk. Okay. Me and you, if you call the prophet of God to be holy, I'm not doubting anything about that.
What?
Because the prophet of God.
No, your prophet of God is not holy. The Quran witness for that. Your prophet is a sinner.
Okay. Accepted.
What you said that? No, you did not say that. You said first in the beginning, you are contradicting yourself. You said, I have no doubt that the prophet of God is holy. Can you show me where in the Quran it says that your prophet is holy?
Okay, hold on. We are going there. I want you to explain more to the people that are listening to you.
Give me a reference and then explain.
Hold on.
Before you explain, give me a reference. You're making speeches, my friend. I don't like his speeches. Hold on, Mr. Hold on. So you said, I don't have a doubt that the prophet of God is holy. Did you say that, or I'm lying?
Okay, now, did you believe in the Quran?
This is your book. I'm talking about your book. So because you say, Abdul, listen carefully. I don't believe in the Quran. I'm asking you from the Quran because you are the one who believe in the Quran. So in order to prove a point about what you believe, you have to quote for me the Quran. If I want to prove a point against you, I will use your book against you, not my book, because my book is not valid for you. So I'm asking you, when you said to me that I have no doubt that the prophet of God is holy, do you have a proof of that?
Okay, thank you. My question again. Did you believe in the Quran or not? Yes
I
or no?
don't.
That's it. You don't. Thank you. Hold on. Thank you. Then why are you claiming the word in the Quran to back up your point with Jesus?
Because this is against you. You know, when you go to the court,
Okay.
I am a person who have degrees in law. Listen carefully,
Okay.
Abdul. So when you go to the court, I will show them a check signed by you, not a check signed by me, to prove that you have to pay me money. So you are being foolish again. So I have to use your book because this is a book approved by you against your stupid belief. So if I show you a different book, you will say to me, this is Mickey Mouse, I don't believe in it. If I show you a book made by Trump, are you going to accept it? No. So I'm showing you what your Quran is saying. So you said that the Prophet of God, you have no doubt that he is not a sinner. Can you prove that?
Now hold on. What if you see in the Bible that Jesus is also a sinner?
Don't change the topic. Don't change the topic. The Quran says that Muhammad is a sinner. Quran says don't force me upon you. If either you want to speak as an adult, either you want to speak as an adult or don't talk to me. So listen.
Hold on.
Listen carefully, and I will ask you a question. And please, after that, I will stop talking so you can answer. But focus with me. Chapter 48, verse number 2 says, "May Allah forgive your sin." Speaking about Muhammad, is Muhammad a sinner or not?
Continue. You're talking. Continue talking.
Okay. Well, obviously, you are just a kid. Get lost. Continue talking. Coward. Continue talking. I have to repeat the question to each one of those Abdul 1,000 times, and they will not answer. It's an embarrassment. I have no doubt that the Prophet of God is holy. Where you got that? He don't want to answer. They throw their poo-poo in the park. You see, in America, when you walk a dog with you, you have to clean his poop. Otherwise, you will get a fine from the police. Every one of them who call me, he just threw his poop, and he don't want to touch his poop. He is the one who make it, and then he cry for it. Your religion is so clear in this point. Muhammad is a big-time sinner, and not only that, his sin is not even forgiven. May Allah forgive your sin. Well, who's talking? Who's talking? We have Mr. Musa trying to call. Let us see, Mr. Musa. Maybe he can do better. Oh, he hang up on me. All right, let's see someone else. Looks like we are out of customers. Okay. And then he started reading for me that in the Bible you are servant. There's a huge difference between a servant and slave. And not only that, I don't mind to be a slave of God. But the stupid you get offended for calling you by a name is called by your God to you. If a Muslim said that to them, that word, they will not be offended. But just because I am the one saying it, they will, they will deny it. But they call themselves Abdul every day. If I go right now and type the word Abdul in Google search, you will find millions of Muslims, their real name is Abdul. Literally. I searched for in Google Abdul Karim. Abdul. Do you see it? Look like this guy is famous. This is a famous Abdul. How many Abdul there is? Look at this Abdul. Now, is your prophet is holy? No, he's not. Is Jesus is holy? The Quran confirms yes. Not only he is a holy, he is the holy son. Son of who? If you want to say to me, he is a holy son of Mary, but Mary, she did not have a son yet. So he's called son of who? Because Mary, she will have a son, but she don't have a son. And Mary, she have a son later, yet he is holy still. But we heard this Abdul saying that are you free of sin? Are you, there's nobody is not a sinner. And then when the second we say is the prophet, he says, yeah, I have no doubt that prophet is holy. No, your prophet is not holy. And not only that, this is a proof, this verse here, proof that the one who wrote the Quran, he is not your God, if he exists. Because if Allah is your God, and he decides to forgive his sin, which means the sin of Muhammad, he will not say, may Allah forgive your sin. Who is talking? Who is asking Allah to forgive the sin of who? Allah is saying to Allah, may Allah forgive your sin, Muhammad? What kind of religion this religion is? If you Muslim believe that in the oneness of God, then Allah asking Allah to forgive sin of Muhammad, and he is not sure in the past and in the future. It's a wish. Now remember carefully, the word may is the same as the word maybe. May. Why it is a wish, not a command? If the one is speaking is God, God don't make a wish to himself. Do you Muslim believe in Trinity? So I can say, okay, maybe the Son saying to the Father? No. I can let it go. But you don't believe in Trinity. So Allah is saying to who? Who is the one saying that Allah may forgive your sin? Stupid book. This cannot be from God, obviously. Christians, did Jesus say to a person, your sin is forgiven? Did he say that in the Bible? He did. So why he did not say, may your Lord forgive your sin? Any Muslim can answer? Your sin is forgiven. He is not making a wish. He is not asking other God. Even though the Christian, they believe in the Trinity, so it's possible that the Son speaks to the Father. If you go to Luke chapter 7, you will see Jesus said, your sin is forgiven. That's it. You have the authority to forgive sin. And the Quran says, who can forgive sin save Allah? وَمَنْ يَغْفِرُ الذُّنُوبَ إِلَّا اللَّهِ. Who can forgive sin save Allah? And yet the Abdul, they say to you, where Jesus says, I am God, worship me. Do you see the stupidity? When we say stupidity is amazing, you know, we have a reason to say that. No one forgives sin save God. Why that? Because supposedly all the sin you do against God. Not against angels, not against prophets, not against even your parents. Even if you commit a crime against your parents, your sin still is against God, because it's God who told you, don't do that. All of those in the front of us, saying that Allah is the one who forgives sin. But there is a specific verse in chapter 3, verse 136, says, and who is the one who forgives sin except Allah? Nobody. Nobody. Actually, this verse here is connecting to the other verse, which is 135. And who is the one who forgives sin? Who can forgive sin except Allah? So if Allah, the one, only one, can forgive sin, so how Allah is saying, may Allah forgive your sin to Allah? And how Jesus, in the same time, he say, go and your sin is forgiven? The answer is very simple. The Messiah is the true God. Muhammad, his God, is a scam. This is Muhammad making a verse saying that, okay, I am very filthy, I do a lot of things, but Allah will give me an open license for sin. And imagine here, he's not saying to him, forgive your sin in the past, the sin in the past and in the future. You see, the Muslim, they have videos saying that the Pope, he used the church, they used to give a letter for the rich people to go and forgive your sin. This is in the Quran, and that is a lie. Past and future. If I have now a license of past and future sin to be forgiven, I will live sin forever, because it's forgiven. When Allah, he spoiled his prophet Muhammad, how he spoiled him? Literally, he spoiled him. Spoiled means damage. By saying to him, your sin now and in the future, may Allah forgive thee. Proving to us two things, that Allah is not God because he's making wish to other God, his name is Allah. And the other thing is, he is damaging his prophet by giving him an opportunity to say, don't worry about whatever sin you do in the past or in the future. Why do you think that Jesus is going to be the judge in the end of the time? This is the question. You see, the one who forgives sin, obviously, he is the one who can let you go, or he let you go to prison. You just answer yourself. Why Jesus, guys, why you think he will go and be the judge in the end of the time? Because he is the only judge. Judge is God. No one can judge you for your sin save God. Even the Silly Quran says, and who can forgive sin save Allah? Based on what? Based that the Muslim believe that Allah is God, so he is the only one who have authority to forgive sin. Muhammad don't have it. Did I say to you just 15 minutes ago, when you commit sin, you commit it against God. Therefore, the only one can really forgive your sin is the one you commit sin against, for he owned the right against you. You understand? This is why only God can forgive your sin. So when Jesus says, go and your sin is forgiven, and then the Jews, they said to him, or said to themselves, what this guy is talking about? He is forgiving sin? Who he think he is? If you go to Matthew chapter 9, Jesus said to them, verse number 5, which one is easier? To say your sin is forgiven, or to say, carry your chair and walk? The person cannot walk. Talk is cheap. I can say, go and your sin is forgiven too. You can do that. So Jesus is a person who proved that he have power over sin, and he is the true God. For not only he said your sin is forgiven, and that will make us think he is God, because anyone can say that. Even the fraud Muhammad can say that. But he said to the Jews, which one is easier? To say your sin is forgiven, or to say carry your bed, you are disabled person who cannot walk and walk. And not only that, the Quran says that Jesus, he knew the unseen, and this is proven in the Quran. In chapter 9 in Matthew, Jesus, he knew their thought. They are not even speaking. He's reading their mind. And Jesus, knowing their thought, said, wherefore think you evil in your heart? They are thinking in their heart. They did not speak with their mouth. Still Jesus can hear them. For whether it's easier to say, thy sin be forgiven thee, or to say, arise and walk. And now if we compare between this and this, Allah saying to Muhammad, may Allah forgive your sin. Jesus for sure forgive the sin of the person, and he have the power even over his body, his flesh, his health. He said to him, carry your bed and walk. The person for the moment, he carry his bed and he walk. If you watch Zakir Naik, why Jesus, they ask him, why Jesus have too much miracle? He said, brother and sister, in the time of Jesus, Prophet Jesus, peace upon him, it was an advanced time of medicine. And because it's advanced time of medicine, so Jesus was given the miracle of healing. Look, medicine, what medicine? Why Jesus was giving them drugs? Like what? Like Jesus, he gave the blind man 2 aspirin and he told him take it 3 times a day? What medicine? So 600 years before Muhammad, medicine was advanced more than 600 years after Muhammad? I mean, do you see how stupid this cult is? Because in the time of Jesus, medicine was advanced. Jesus, he can't do those things. What the heck? What medicine? 600 years before Muhammad, medicine was advanced more than 600 years after Muhammad? Do you see why I say stupidity is amazing? If you like our videos, don't forget to give it a like. And if you don't like it, don't forget to give it a dislike. I appreciate that. You know, YouTube, they like to see which you know, if this channel is really have a great impact in community, and then they will start suggest the channel to others. And the whole purpose of what we do, as you see, is to show the Muslims we don't hate the Muslims. We will never hate them. Remember that. Don't hate them. They are naive. They are following a cult. This is what Jesus spoke about, blind leading the blind. Blind leading the blind. We will go back a little bit to the Abdul, Mr. Exactly, because our topic had the title of Exactly. Let us do exactly time.
Okay, he said, if you provide me with the real Injil, I will accept it. I provide you with the real Injil. The Quran says that Allah, he confirmed what is with us. Is that true, or making things up?
Yeah, it's true. But before you cut me, cut me, what the verse actually says it, what is confirmed before us and what came after it. And we know that the Quran does not fully agree with the Bible. Many places it disagree with the Bible. For example, the crucifixion, for example, the divinity of Jesus. So it does not fully confirm the Bible.
Okay, guys, he don't confirm fully. Okay, let me ask you. So do the Quran confirm fully the Torah, or don't confirm fully the Torah?
Don't confirm.
Okay, so when your prophet, he took an oath on the Torah saying, I believe in you and the one who sent you, he was swearing the Torah, lying?
No, he was swearing the Torah, right?
He was swearing by the Torah?
Yeah.
Okay, but you just said Allah, he don't confirm all the Torah.
Exactly.
Okay, so how Muhammad, he swear by the Torah?
Because Prophet, peace be upon him, always spoke positively. So he has no reason to say, no, I do not believe in this thing.
Oh, so
no,
he was
course,
lying. So you are saying he was lying to the Jews?
No, if you come with a Torah to me and say, do you believe in this book? I will say, yes, I do. What's wrong?
But a second ago you said no.
Did I say no?
Yes, I said to you, do you accept all the Torah? You said no.
All the.
This is how they do poo-poo. I advise you, when you call me, you wrap yourself with a big diaper, because your poo-poo is getting bigger and bigger. So if you can provide me with the real book, I will confirm it. Can you provide me with the real book? Okay, your Quran says we confirm what is with them. You're a prophet, he took oath on the Torah. Exactly. Actually, if you know how many times exactly he would say, he would die laughing.
All, did I say I accept all the Torah?
The Jews, they brought the whole Torah for him. They brought the whole book. And actually, Muhammad, exactly. So he asked them, bring me the Torah. They brought the whole Torah. They did not bring a page. They bring the Torah. He put it in a cushion.
Okay.
He put his hand on it. And he said, shut up. And he said, I swear by thee and the one who sent thee. So your prophet is a hypocrite man. He swear by a book. He don't believe in it.
Okay, did the Jews tell him that swear by every single page, and you
Abdul, they did not
say
ask
that
him
you
to
believe
swear.
in every single word written?
Idiot. They did not even ask him to swear.
Exactly.
Voluntarily. He
and
said,
what did he swear?
Shut up.
What are the words? What are the words of the Prophet?
He said, I believe in thee, which means the book is underneath of his hand.
Exactly. The book.
Exactly.
Not everything in it.
The book which is under his hand.
Exactly. The book. The Torah. The book.
Which book? The whole Torah, which is with the Jews, correct?
Exactly. So does it mean you have to...
Hey Prophet, exactly. How you doing? He's trying to buy time to think. When he say exactly, he doesn't know what to say. So yeah, exactly. Are you aware of what you're saying? You idiot. They put the whole book under his hand, and he swear by the whole book, and then he said to me, exactly. Exactly. I want to make a poetry about exactly. Exactly, he was a dumb. Exactly, he said yum. Exactly, his poop. Exactly is not what I would say, hold on. Exactly not as of the sum, like some other poop, Exactly. It was a competition of exactly day. The Prophet taking oath in a book exactly, and this book he don't believe in it exactly.
Believe in this thing.
Oh, so he was lying. So you are saying he was lying to the Jews?
No, if you come with a Torah to me and say, do you believe in this book? I will say, yes, I do. What's wrong?
But a second ago you said no.
Did I say no?
Yes, I said to you, do you accept all the Torah? You said no.
All. Did I say I accept all the Torah?
The Jews, they brought the whole Torah for him. They brought the whole book. And actually, Muhammad, exactly. So he asked them, bring me the Torah. They brought the whole Torah. They did not bring a page. They bring the Torah. He put it in a cushion. He put his hand on it. And he said, shut up. And he said, I swear by thee. And
I love it when this Christian prince says, shut up. Unbelievable. So cute. Shut up. Shut up. I don't know, this guy is so fast with this. Shut up. I mean, like, they cannot even keep their mouth shut. Think before you talk, Abdul. Think. They rush trying to defend desperately. And because they are desperate to defend, they say all those stupid things, and then we die laughing at them. Like the one who called us before, he started singing the Quran for me. Like, what's wrong with you? We have to fight to make him just read it. He is calling to read, not calling to sing. But I will tell you why he was singing. Because he cannot recite the verse without singing it. Because this is how he memorize it. Then he have to go and open the book in order to say it if he is not reciting. So the recitation of the Quran, the Muslims, they were trying to copy the Aramaic Christians, who they recite the Bible by heart, singing it. All of what Muhammad have is a copy of the Aramaic Christians. You see the Quran verse? Did Allah said Muhammad verse number 2, verse number 2? No, they copy as the Bible had. There's a chapter, there's verses, even they call it a verse. That was a copy from the Bible. Our book have chapters, have names. Muslims, they are trying to make a book similar to the Bible, so they copy everything. They made a chapter. Where is no chapter in the Quran? What chapter? Where is the word chapter is coming from? Any Muslim can tell me? But anyway, exactly.
The one who sent thee. So your prophet is a hypocrite man. He swear by a book, he don't believe in it.
Okay, did the Jews tell him that swear by every single page, and you
Abdul, they did not
say
ask
that
him
you
to
believe in
swear.
every single?
Guys, did you see the answer? Did the Zeus says to him, swear by every single base? Did you see the stupidity? How they try to protect their stupid prophet? If you put your hand over a book, are you swearing by a page? And you say, I believe in thee. Are you swearing, I believe in one big page? You see the stupidity? They are so different. And remember, the Torah, especially the old Torah, it was not really a book with pages. It's a scroll. They roll it up. What? And even Muhammad did not even know what is underneath of his hand, because simply it is in Hebrew. So how he swear by it? What if they brought you a yellow pages book in different language? So when he say, I believe in thee and the one who sent thee, he was exactly hypocrite.
Stupid idiot. They did not even ask him to swear.
Exactly.
Voluntarily he
and
said,
what did he swear?
Shut up, shut up, shut
what
up.
Are the words?
Shut
what
up.
are the words of the Prophet?
He said, I believe in thee, which means the book is underneath of his hand.
Exactly. The book. Not everything in
the
it.
Book
The
which
book
is under his hand.
Exactly. The book. The Torah.
Exactly.
The book.
Which book? The whole Torah, which is with the Jews, correct?
Exactly. So does it mean you have to exactly
but
agree with every single page in it?
But you said your God don't confirm the whole Torah.
Exactly.
Exactly. Are you stupid or what? So if the Quran does not confirm all the Torah, and the Torah is full of lies, how your false prophet, he put his hand saying, I believe in thee and the one who sent
Exactly.
Was the Torah sent by, according to Muslims, was the Torah sent by God?
I get upset now. He did not say exactly. Come on. I don't like this. I mean, come on. You missed the point here. You should say exactly. I'm really disappointed. I thought like you will say now exactly, and you did not say exactly. Because I'm going to make a prize to ask the people how many exactly he just said until now, so you can get a free ticket to Afghanistan one way. I know a friend is very lucky, so he went to an airline occasion, and they said today everyone here he will win an airplane ticket for somewhere. No one. The guy he said, my luck is very bad, I'm not going to go. So, you know, they convinced him to go and said, no way, because they said everyone will win. It's not about bad luck. You will have a ticket for sure. He went there, he won a free ticket to Afghanistan. Exactly. Exactly. Is that coming from Bruce Lee? Lou, who is you? We have a Muslim, his name is Hazan. You are calling Allah now. Look, Allah. What happened to Allah? Let us call him again. Oh boy, Allah is not having not good internet. But look what he said, Mr. Allah, who texted me. He said, you said Allah come down. What is the problem with that? Look, what the heck? You put me in the corner. What I'm going to tell people now, after you said what you said? How I'm going even to come online after such a challenge? That's it. I don't know what to do. I don't know where to go. Should I call a friend? Do you think that will help? You know what? I'm going to join the Democratic Party so I can meet with Joe Biden and he will tell me, explain to me how to answer it by saying, you know the thing? And that will get them busted because, okay, what the heck? How in the world we can refute this? You know the thing? The thing, you know? The thing who created the thing? You know, we are all belong to, you know, one thing and, you know, the thing. So when the thing come down, the thing... What is the problem? What is the problem? You know the thing. If you answer, I will give you the ring. The ring of Salmon controlling women. And they will be lining up. What do you think? You know the thing. So listen to this. Our Lord Allah, the blessed, the exalted. Is that the exalted or exactly? You see, because I'm confused from now about the word exalted. Let me make it bigger because I'm having, after I heard this guy too many times saying exactly, I'm rather confused about exactly. This is not exactly. I'm sorry. I was excited because I thought this is exactly. Okay. Descend every night to the lowest. Like what, man, you're going so down. Allah, stop. Use the brake. To the lowest heaven. Like, what? Stop. I'm so glad that Allah was able to stop there. Because if he keep going, he might fall in the swimming pool of Trump. Exactly. So he said, what is the problem with it? What is the problem? Well, Abdul, we have a problem. Actually, he's online and he is typing now. Look, he is typing. I don't know why he is not answering me. See? I don't know why he's not answering. Listen to the message I sent. He sent me a message. Why you don't call me? Listen to the message. I don't open files in Skype. It doesn't matter, even if it's an audio. Come on, call me. Let me talk to you. Okay, he will not answer anyway. So listen carefully. Don't the Muslims, they say, God cannot go inside his creation. And this is why they refuse that Jesus is God, because he is inside the flesh of a man. And then we find that their God is inside his creation. Because when Allah, he moved from heaven number A to heaven number 7 and vice versa, he is inside his creation. And that destroy all your stupid belief. And all the excuse of not believing that you can be God, still you can be inside the creation. Oh, sorry. I'm wrong about this guy. This guy he left Islam already. I got you wrong, my friend. Sorry, I apologize. You know, I thought, so he's saying, you already spanked me and made me leave Islam. God bless you, brother. Sorry, I apologize. Because, you know, I do not know. I mean, there's tens of thousands leave Islam in Skype with me, and I do not know who is talking to me. I don't track. It's hard to remember. So he's saying, I already left Islam. So he like, maybe he's trying to, maybe somebody asked him a question or something. I'm not sure. All right. It's my, I apologize. I thought you are a Muslim. So look, already he left Islam. I made him leave Islam. So listen carefully now. As long Allah he go inside his creation, the word Akbar does not fit. Allah Akbar mean Allah bigger, not greater. Like I heard once David Wood saying that Allah Akbar mean God is great, which is not true. This is absolutely false. But I don't blame him. He don't speak Arabic, as he's not an Arab. He speaks based on his knowledge, which is limited. So Allahu Akbar, Allah is bigger. The Quran says that the size of Allah, or Allah chair at least, وسع السماوات والأرض. It is in the size of the earth and the heaven. And this is in chapter 2, verse number 255. How big is the chair of Allah? Is the same as size of the earth and the heaven. And to accomplish that, the earth and the heaven have to be in the same size, because why you are saying the size of the earth and the heaven if the earth is way smaller than the heaven? So the only understanding the earth is flat and the sky and the top of it have equal size. So the chair of Allah is equally, exactly to the size of the earth and the heaven. So let us make a drawing here. You know, guys, you know that I'm very good in arts, right? I mean, I'm the best in art. Actually, there's many of my arts, by the way, sold in many museums around the world. You know what I mean? But I don't know why. I mean, they don't put them for, you know, on display. I think because it's a security reason. Because they're afraid the mafia, they will steal them because they are unique, like Allah. So look what happened here. The size of Allah's chair. Let us draw something here. This is the earth. Something wrong with my pen here. Those software, you spend money for them for nothing. Hold on. Okay. So this is the earth. Look how beautiful this is. Unbelievable. I mean, who can do that? Save Allah. Be honest with me, guys. And then there's a sky in the top of that earth based on the verse in the Quran. And this sky is the same size of the earth. So we will draw a line in the top of the earth again because they are in the same size. And then Allah's chair is in the same size. This is the chair of Allah. Look how beautiful. Unbelievable. I cannot believe even I can do that. I mean, I don't like to speak about how good I am in drawing, but you know, you have to admit. I mean, come on. You know, guys, give our video a like because of the art, special art for you today. I mean, you are lucky. It's your lucky day and you're lucky. This is one-time opportunity in your lifetime to see me drawing the chair of Allah. This is not any chair. I'm telling you, this is not just a chair. I'm going to charge you for that. It took me a lot of effort. You know, do you know how dirty the chair of Allah? Do you remember the video of Mufti Layth, Abu Layth? When he said Allah, from his chair, he will ejaculate. What the heck? Allah will what? Will ejaculate. Maybe I should play the video here. Abu Layth. But I forgot the name of the video. So as long there's some coffee stuck in my throat. Hold on. This is what happened to you when you speak against Allah. The Muslim, they would say now, Allah, he put the coffee in your throat. You know, the coffee machine I bought, it doesn't make the coffee so fine. And, you know, I make it the Greek style. So there's a lot of not really fine coffee there. So sometimes you drink them. So the size of the chair of Allah is the same size of the heaven and earth. Okay. So how Allah he come down every day? If he is in the size of the chair, he will not fit on the earth, because both are in the same size. So in order for Allah to be able to go down, he have to be tiny. This is Allah. In the best scenario. Let me get more water, hold on. I found something better than the water. I ate a tomato. Unbelievable. So do you see how Allah's size is? So for Allah to come down every night, he have to be smaller than his creation, because simply he is entering inside it. Is Allah part of his creation? The Muslim, they would say no. Is he, when he is in, is he contained? Obviously, yes. He is surrounded by his creation. He is smaller than it. And not only that, this story here, which is, thank you, Muhammad, for saying it, proving that Allah is not capable of being God. Why? What is the purpose of Allah to come down here? So he can hear you praying. And where he go? To the lowest, which means he's trying to get so close so he can hear us. So he go to the lowest heaven, and he do that every night. And this is a proof that Islam believe that the earth is flat and we have only one time. Because if Allah goes down every night, well, there's no way Allah can go up to heaven again. Because there's night always somewhere. Correct? If Allah go down every night, that means the story is stupid. Because how Allah will go up again if the night is not over? So there's night always somewhere. Right now we have, it is daytime. Right now it's 12:05 p.m. In some place it's middle of the night. So right now Allah, maybe he is down in India. He's not here. Okay. And now Allah will go up again to come back again after 2 hours. So what the Muslims saying to us and their Prophet saying to us, Allah is a yo-yo. You know the yo-yo? Oh, this is not this is a rope, you know, and this is the yo. Allah is Mr. Yo-Yo. And by Muhammad saying what he said, he proved to us that Allah is not capable to hear the Muslims from his place. because the whole purpose is to come down so they can hear them when they are praying. And he will say, who is praying for me, who is, etc. And as long this is the limitation of Allah to receive reception, that's mean Allah, he have a very bad antenna made in China, and they are not doing good. And maybe if he change his phone, upgrade to Huawei, the new one, which is against America supposedly, maybe he got better reception. But if it's maybe Samsung, I don't know if Samsung is good. But you know what? I heard that Apple phone is doing better. So maybe we can say, okay, let us collect donation to Allah, so we can buy him a phone, have a better donation, so better reception, Wi-Fi 6, and maybe we can even ask Apple to make it Wi-Fi 7, not Wi-Fi, Wi-Fi. I mean, Wi-Fi. You know, Wi-Fi is better internet actually. Yeah, not mother-in-law. You know, Wi-Fi. You know, what is this? So I'm very thankful. This is why you see people, they are trying hard to run away from what Muhammad said, because Muhammad is a person, he cannot keep his mouth shut, and the more he talk, the more he do poo-poo. And this is the best about Muhammad, by the way. He do a lot of poo-poo. So we as people who don't believe in Muhammad, we are so thankful for the manure of Muhammad. If not the manure of Muhammad exists, we will have a lot of difficulty. But with the manure of Muhammad, we are fertilizing every claim we make. The manure of Muhammad is the fertilizer, and the best fertilizer ever. And this is why when a Muslim, he calls me, he says, I don't want fertilizer. What do you mean? I don't want the hadith of the Prophet. I don't believe in it. Suddenly, they don't want to believe in Muhammad's statement. It's an embarrassment. Exactly. However, we are so happy that Muhammad, he made too much fertilizer. For that will bring a lot of sorry, my English is not good. I'm trying to find the word. I know the word exactly now. I'm learning. No, we cannot use the word exactly here. Yeah. So the fertilizer of Muhammad can provide us a lot of okay, give me a week, you know, I will find it. I will talk to Allah when he comes tonight, you know, and the third part of night. Look, and there's this guy, he is so good in timing. He's not like an Arab, you know, like if you go in the Middle East, you speak to my cousin, he will say to you, I will be there after 1 hour. 1 hour means like 1 century. A Middle Eastern person, he borrow money from you, he will say to you, I will pay you next week. Just give me the money. And then you will not even see him for the coming 50 years. So Allah, brother, he will come every night at the third part of the night. Oh, we have Mr. Kosar. How are you, Kosar? He's saying descent does not mean literally. Let us see what Mr. Kosar is saying, guys. Thank you, Kosar, for your comment. I appreciate Muslim, you know, trying to say something useful. What happened? All right. So Mr. Kosar, he said, and let us put it on the screen. Descent is not meant literally. Allah can communicate with angels of the lowest heaven without being physically there like he did with Moses and when he spoke to Ibrahim. Prove it. First of all, can you prove to me that Allah did not descend when he spoke to Moses? Isn't it the Quran says that the tree spoke and says, I am Allah? Prove to me that he was not there. So you are making a fiction answer, have no base. And you're a prophet, he says he descend. He did not say his knowledge descend. He did not say his voice descend. He said he descend. So in order to save yourself from something silly, stupid, Muhammad, he said, now it is not literally. Prove it. This is always what Muslims do in order to save themselves from a very bad trouble. But you know what? I will go with you now. But I want to ask you, Mr. Kosar, was Allah in the earth ever? Guys, is the question clear? I know it's going to take time for him to receive it, to receive my voice. Was Allah in the earth ever? I'm waiting for Muslim answers. Any Muslim, feel free to answer. Was Allah on the earth? Huh? You see, but this is what we are saying. If Allah is bigger than the earth and the heaven, and then Allah, he come down, that is a contradiction, my friend. That is not proving the point. That's proving that Muhammad making a poo-poo. Thank you very much. That's what we are saying. Muhammad always, he contradict himself. So if Allah bigger, look what you confirm now. You confirm that you Muslim believe in size of God. You don't believe in God. So his size is bigger than the earth and the heaven. But we ask you, where is Allah? You say in the heaven. So how his size is bigger than the heaven, but he is in the heaven? Is Allah in the heaven or outside the heaven? You are in trouble now. Because you just said, the size of Allah is bigger than the heaven and the earth. So how Allah is in the heaven? Stupidity is amazing. But look what happened. Allah anyway, he was in earth before he go to heaven. Let us go to the Quran. Are you going to say now this metaphorically? He is not, the heaven is not even created yet. According to your Quran, Allah was in the earth and then he left himself up to the heaven. Read it. See, the Muslim translation says here, moreover, he designed and comprehend the heaven. Okay, where is the word istawa? It's gone. They could cut off. So let us change the translation. Because the verse in Arabic says, he went up to the heaven and he sat on the chair after he finished. Let us go to Biktal. It is he who created for you all that on earth, and then he turned he to heaven. What kind of translation? He turned he who, and he turned. Where it says turned? What turned? Like it was what? Like turned his face? Do you see how they fabricate? And suddenly, by the way, if Allah is the one who's talking, how Allah he say it is he who created for you? Shouldn't he say it is me? Mental. Let us see different translation. He who is created for you all that on earth, then he istawa. He put the word in Arabic as it is, but he wrote in English. And between two brackets, he rose over. Do you see it? Toward the heaven. So where Allah was? In the earth. At that moment, actually, there's no heaven. Go to Ibn Kathir, he will say to you that the heaven was a smoke, and that the smoke was coming from the earth. There's no heaven. So Allah was down in the earth, base even in the Quran. Do you see it? He is not in the heaven, he is above the throne. Guys, Allah is not in the heaven, he is above the throne. Okay, let's just to show you how ignorant you are, Mr. Kosar. Where is your throne? Where is the throne of Allah? Is it true that the throne of Allah is above the water? My friend, you are no match to speak to someone like me. Not even any of you. When Allah He created 50,000 years before His creation of the heaven and the earth, His throne was upon the water. Do you see it? And here you need to ask yourself how stupid the statement is. Because 50,000 years, yet there's no earth, there's no heaven, but there's water and Allah in the top of it. It's a physical place. We have Mr. Jihad. We will take this call and maybe we are done for today. Yes, Jihad.
CP, I called you and you didn't answer.
Well, you know, not always I, take call. Maybe I'm talking to somebody.
Okay, yeah. So you told me I can come to the Bible last time when it was in the middle of the night.
So you wanna?
So just let me make a couple points.
You don't want to talk
about. If you want, you can ask me about Islam.
You don't want to talk about what we are talking about.
But CP, I gave you so many answers before, and if you want to come back,
you never gave me answer of anything. Always you say to me, I do not know about this. I do not know about this.
I'm the only one so far of the Muslims who gives good answers.
Okay, let's see if you have a good answer. Just give this one, and we will go to what you want to ask me about the Bible.
You never gave me the chance, and last time you told me you would.
No, I promise you this time. This question: Allah, He created the earth and the heaven. Which one Allah created first? The mountains or the stars?
Okay, this one I don't like to get into this one.
See, this is what we happen. Okay, thank you, Jihad. Thank you. Don't waste my time. This is what you do each time you call me. This is your answer, the best answer. I am the only Muslim who give you an answer. He is the best Muslim who give you an answer. The second you ask him a question, the only answer he gave me once, you said that when they made the surgery to a prophet of Allah, they improved his IQ, which is a proof that Muhammad was stupid. This is the only answer you gave me. People can watch the videos and people die laughing. Christian Prince, I am the only one who give you an answer. The second I give you a question, you said I do not know what about this. Don't waste my time. And anyway, we are here not to talk about the Bible. Why the Muslims, they could always run to the Bible? Because they are desperate. See, my topic here is the Quran and Islam. If I open a channel says Bible debate, we will debate about the Bible. This is what we do here. You want to debate the Bible? There is a person, his name is Sam Shamoun. He loves to do that. Go to him. But in order to change the topic and to take the heat from above and underneath of Allah, they love to change the topic. What kind of God? You don't remember which one He created first? The mountains or the stars? One chapter He says mountain, one chapter says the stars. So don't waste my time, my friend. But here you see that Allah, before He created the earth and the heaven, 50,000 years before that, He was upon the water. Which water? Okay, Abdul, did you know what you just said? Guys, didn't this guy, he just say that Allah is not in the heaven, He is above the heaven? And now look what he just said. Thank you for the new poo-poo you gave us. We have a lot of manure for today. Above the water, Rasulullah said, the seven heaven is the sea. Above the water, Rasulullah said, above the seven heaven is a sea. So Allah is above the sea. Allah floating on the sea. So He is contained in His creation. Because as long as you say above the sea, and you agree that His throne is on the water, not above the water. وَكَانَ عَرْشُهُ عَلَى الْمَاءِ, on the water. Read it in Arabic. So Allah's throne is a floating on the water. And that is something you can find in the old Greek mythology, that gods, they have a boat, and their boat is above a sea. Same time, how there is no creation yet there is water. Based on this, there was water before Allah created anything. So who is the one who created that water? And why Allah is floating above the water? And not only that, there's different hadith says that above him water and underneath of him there's water. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, look at this one. This one here is a little bit. Let us see this one. This one will do the job. I said, Allah Messenger, where was our Lord before he created his creation? He said he was above the cloud, below which was air, and above which was air and water. Do you see it, Abdul? So when you say he is not inside, you are just fooling yourself. How you can refute this one now? Hey, make a poo-poo. Go ahead. Go ahead, make a poo-poo. Post something. Above him air, underneath him air and water. Do you see it? I mean, you cannot make a poo-poo bigger than this. Muhammad, he got you busted. He have like a 10,000 manure, tons of manures. He dump it on you now. What is above him? Air. What underneath of him? Air and water. Who said this poo-poo? Prophet Muhammad. Is that a hadith? No. It is good. Hassan means good. This is one of the names of the supposed grandsons of Muhammad, Hassan. The Shia, they worship him. Good. So above him water, underneath of him is water, so Allah is contained and surrounded by air and water. So all your attempt was a big failure. Right? Any Muslim, he have a better, you want to try something better? Anyone? And this will destroy all the madness this religion has. About Allah cannot be inside his creation. Allah is not in this earth. Allah is bigger than the earth and the heaven. Allah blah 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 blah. And here we go. We find that their prophet, he have, who is the one who have a better understanding of Islam? Abdul in YouTube or the founder of Islam, Muhammad. The only way for those Abduls to survive the poo-poo of Muhammad is to deny his poo-poo. And this is what we see every day. All right? Okay, I think we have a good time today. We don't want to stay another 8 hours today. My voice is already, you know, I mean, thank God. I mean, I can speak for many hours, as you know, but I don't want to hurt my throat. So I want to say, guys, thank you very much for being here. I'm very happy to our friend. Pray to our friend, the one who called us. We thought he is a Muslim and turned to be here of Islam. We are happy that he is watching my videos now, and we salute him and his lady, his wife, and his children. We pray for them. We pray for the salvation of more of his family. We pray that more Muslims, they will see our videos and they will see that because we love them, we are here, not because we hate them. We will not hate the Muslims, even though we receive a lot of violence against us. Bloodshed, killing, all kinds of crimes. Still, we believe that's because the devil divided them into rocks. And he's tried to use them to be rocks to throw at us. So they are victims of the devil. And the devil trying to make us victims of them so we will hate them. So we should not hate them. we should fight the devil so he cannot use them as rocks. The father of all lies is Satan, the Lord, he said. And obviously Muhammad is a person possessed with the devil. Actually, there's a Muslim, he made a comment. He says, can you say to me, read for me, that Jesus, he ordered the demon to go in the pig? Ha 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 ha. If you see my answer there, I said, well, that's wonderful. While Jesus, he can command the devil and the demon, your prophet, he was commanded, and he is commanded until he died by the devil. Do you see the difference? Actually, I'm going to make a title about this. While Jesus, he commanded the devil and cast the devil out. And not only that, even he gave his disciple the ability to cast the devil out. Muhammad himself was commanded by the devil. Not only he cannot cast the devil away, he himself is under the control of the devil. Are you going to say to me, I don't accept this hadith? This is very authentic. The devil, the companion, they said to him, do you have a devil with you? He said, yes, but Allah helped me against him. So I am safe from his hand. And he does not command me, but for good. Do you see it? So my friend, when you posted the verse in the Bible that Jesus commanded the demon, the evil spirit, out of the body, and right away, even they jump inside the pigs and they jump from the cliff, this is how much they are scared of the power of Christ. Jesus, he commanded, he cast, he destroyed the devil. Muhammad, he received command from the devil. So how you fool you? You follow the fool Muhammad, who himself cannot even protect himself from the devil, and he is receiving command from the devil, and then he claimed that the devil command is given to him is good. Like what? Eat chips, Muhammad? Is that the good command of the devil? Muhammad, he received command from whom? From God or from the devil? The story in front of you. From the devil. And he claimed that this devil is good devil. That Satan is a ghost, not a true shaitan, not Iblis. That's stupid, my friend. Shaitan is a shaitan, you idiot. Shaitan is a shaitan. Actually, Allah, he sent, and this is a proof of Muhammad again to be a false prophet. Allah, he sent an enemy to every prophet, shaitan, and many shaitan. So how shaitan, he sent him to be, his enemy, and then Allah, he helped him against the shaitan when Allah is the one who hired the shaitan. Stupidity is amazing. What happened to this website? It's not. Here we go. Chapter 6, verse number 112. And we have appointed to every prophet enemies, shayateen. So how Allah is the one who appoint the shaitan, and then Allah, he help him against the shaitan? Is that a joke? And how the shaitan is an enemy, and then this enemy commanding the prophet? Do you see the stupidity, my friend? Muhammad Qasim, my friend, I'm done for today. Maybe tomorrow if we go live on air, don't be offended. I just told people it's time to go, for me to go. Before even you text me, I just saw your text. You said, but you are welcome to call me, God is willing, if we go live on air, if we stay alive. I will be happy to have you calling me, and all the Muslims are welcome to call. As you know, we don't choose who call us, but all of you are funny, and you do not know what are you talking about. And the most funny thing about Muslims, suddenly they are so expert in the Bible, but they know nothing about the religion. Muhammad said, when every human is being a ghost, a kosher, don't come here again. You Muslims don't believe in ghost like that. You're stupid. Even the Holy Ghost in your religion, I just block you, by the way, because I don't want, I think you are not even a Muslim. You're just saying stupid things. Muslims don't believe in ghosts. Even the Holy Ghost is not a ghost. He is an angel, according to Muslims. So everybody have a ghost. But genie is not a ghost, idiot. Genie is a physical being. He have a penis. He can have sex with Muslim women. He can make them even have children from him. You are an idiot. Muslims don't believe in demon. Don't believe in ghost. Some Christian, even Christians, because they are ignorant about Islam, they think that demon is the same as genie. They are not. Genie are creatures who they have a physical body, but still they are able or capable of being invisible. And the word genie is coming from the fantasy stories, fiction stories, like genie in the bottle. Those are true story, exist before Islam. And Muhammad, when I say true story, doesn't mean it's the true. I'm saying it is a true story. It exists before Islam to be a story. And Muhammad, he just adopt a fiction about there's a creature who have a tail, and he sleep with your wife, he eat your food. There's a, not long time ago actually, I forgot which year, where a Saudi family, they went to the judge in Saudi Arabia, the Sharia court, and they sue the genie who live in their house. Let me see if I can find the news. What this genie? He ate their food. They wake up in the morning. And they find that the genie, he ate the food in their refrigerator. Actually, this was a while ago. This is 2009. Saudi family sues the genie. Can you believe it? So the genie is not a creature who is a spirit. He is not a demon. Those, they eat. Even your prophet in the hadith, he says they eat. Each time they eat from the bones, Allah, he put meat on it. He forbid the Muslims from using bones to clean their ass. Why? Because this is the food of the genie. So you are just an idiot who say things that, you don't know what you're talking about. So I'm going to go to the court now because I need to sue the genie who is eating my food. I made salad yesterday. I woke up in the morning, I can't find the salad. So obviously those, those family, they have somebody in their house, he's eating at night. And maybe they are cheap. Maybe the parents are so cheap. They don't want their kids to eat. Actually in the Middle East, there's a lot of people, they put a lock over the refrigerator. You believe it? They lock it, So they lock the refrigerator so the kids will not have access all the time to the food in there. Especially, family who they are either so poor or so cheap. So somebody is taking the food, so we have to sue him. By the way, did they arrest him? I hope the problem of this family is solved. Really, I really like it. I like to see this genie arrested. And actually, if you search for videos on YouTube about genies, you will find tens of thousands of videos made by Muslims. All of it, it's a fabrication videos, Photoshop. So always put in your mind, Muslims don't believe in ghosts. Even the word Holy Ghost in the Quran, for them it's an angel. It is not really a ghost. The Holy Ghost word is Muhammad a thief. He copied the word, he copied the sentence, he copied the name. But obviously, he just get himself busted again. Because the second you say, it is holy, it is ghost, it cannot be angel then. Because the Quran make it so clear that even angels in the Quran, they are made of light, and light is a physical, is a physique. If that light is not a physique, how he created that light? It's a created light, not special light. And if the angel is not a physical, how he come to Muhammad and he squeezed him 3 times? So how he is a spirit? So Muhammad is a very confused false man, copied stories and names and words from the Bible, from the Torah, from other religion. He put them all in one book and he called it the funny, stupid, dummy Quran. I hope you guys enjoy your time today. Don't forget to give it a like or dislike. And if you don't mind, please leave a comment, because comments is very important So to get people to think and not comment about me saying thank you. I see a lot of people saying thank you. I'm not here to say to me thank you. I'm here, I want people to learn. I want people to be active. I want to hear you or see you thinking about what you heard. Say something about it. Stop saying thank you, Christian Prince. Don't thank me. I'm not here to be praised by anyone, for I did nothing except my duty, and my duty is to serve my Lord. All thanks is to the Lord, for he provides us with knowledge, with the truth, and with the ability, so we can share it with you. The Lord is the one we think about what he did to us, and then we thank him for what he done to us. Whatever we do is nothing compared to what he did to us. We praise one person, no Christian Prince, no prophet, no even disciple, nobody. We praise only one name. His name is the Messiah. There's no name better than his name. And there's no one is holy more than his holiness. He was the walking, and he is the walking, talking, living word of God in this earth. So we are thankful for the Messiah, for he came for us. So a foolish man like Muhammad and a foolish teachers in India, Hindus, Buddhas, they cannot fool us. Nobody is equal to the Lord. And the Lord, he said that everything is not planted by him is going to be pulled out, is going to be routed out. And this is exactly what we did today. We are routing out the book of the devil, exposing it. Thank you very much for being here. May the Lord bless you all. We pray for your family, for your health, for your wealth. Pray for the Muslims. Pray for the person who decided to leave Islam today. We heard him and his wife and his family, so they can be kept in your prayer. Remember all those who need, the poor, people who lost their jobs, people who need your help. If you can support them, support them. Talk is cheap. Action is what is needed. The Lord, he says, from their fruits you shall know them. So my friend, show the world your fruits. Show the world your fruit. Help people around you. If you know somebody is old, help the old. Visit them. Even by visiting them, you are doing good. You are doing great. People who left alone, they have no friends, no family. Speak to them. You will give a joy to their life. They are left alone, lonely. Be a human being again with Christ. Christ is the only one who brings us to our humanity and make us a human again. When the atheist and other religion trying to make us a bunch of animals, killing each other, drinking the blood of each other, taking advantage of each other. With the Christ, we are people of mercy, who he said, love your enemy, and no one ever said such a thing. Love your enemy. That is the Bible. That is the Lord. That is God. Love is the fingerprint of God, which does not exist in Islam, which does not exist in atheism, which does not exist in Hinduism, which does not exist in the Buddhism. All of them, they focus in the stomach, in the sex, in the money, and in the yoga, which is nothing but a self-worship. With the Messiah, you don't focus on yourself, you focus on others, because you believe in love, and love can do miracle. That is Jesus. He is a miracle. Not only he can do miracle. See you. God bless you.